574 to 573 would be a good long entry for me. Still defending 75 bids though, testing it here. See if you whack out these 75s. All right, you did whack them out. No asks beneath 75 yet though. And some down ticks here. Bidders pop back up though. Trying to short. I shorted a 570 put at $1.95. Shorted a 570 put at $1.95. I'm on bid to cover at 155. Trying to regain 76s here. Whack some things out. Nice tight spread. See if they can keep defending 75. Nice job coming back towards 76 here. Little churn here around 75 still. Whacking some things out again. No asks at 75 though. Trying to get some bidders back above it. Whacked them out again. Futures are getting sold a bit. Google continues to defend the 75 area here. Just been kind of churning between 75 and 76 off of that big spike higher at the open, trying to come back on 76s here. It's a 76 bid. Nice stack here at 76. See if you can get some upticks, whack them out. Again, testing 76s. Future still getting sold into. Whack things out again. Back testing 75s, whacked out 75s. Shaking out a bit more here. Need to see recoveries back up on 75. I'm going to try one average here on ask at 260 to short a 570 short a 570 put. That did fill. I've got a 228 average short the 570 puts. Need to see something back up on 75 though to feel good. Trying to come back near 75 here. Twitter is making a big move, coming up near that $50 level. Nice speed on Twitter. Netflix, Twitter, Google have some speed. Google back testing 75s. S&P right on top of 2100 or right at 2100. Google trying to get a bidder back at 75. Twitter coming up on 50. Google with some 75 stacking here. Twitter is above 50. So watching Twitter on dips. And again, I'm short the Google 570 puts at $2.28. Looking for a move back up towards the high on Google to cover into. Placed a bid to cover one of two Google 570 puts at $1.80. Just whacked out 75s though. Just needed to stay steady in the 75 to 74 range. Yeah, Twitter beasting right now. Again, on bid to cover one of two Google at 180. I did fill that 180 cover, and I'm on bid to cover the other one at $1.50. That's the low a day on these is 145, so just looking to cover at a high a day test. Let Google do its thing. I'll reference my average, but I want to get a piece of this Twitter here. This looks good. So Twitter's just nice and simple. It's all about 50 bucks now. And Netflix above 435. Twitter and Netflix moving. Twitter's the best, but Netflix showing some good action. Google just still kind of churning 75 to 76. Google backtesting 75 here. Google whacked out the 75 bids. Want to see it stay steady. Twitter, I'm watching for a backtest on 50. Hasn't happened yet. She's still just got pure speed, momentum. I'd like to stay above 74 here on Google. Trying to come back on 75s. Futures caught a bid, by the way. Looks like they defended 2100 on the S&P. Google with some bidders back above 75, so it's good. Defended that 74. Twitter finally with a little bit of a dip, 30-cent pullback off the high. Google coming back up here, 76s. On bid at 150 to cover. 150 by 165 here. Google trying to move through some of these low 76s. Still some pressure. Whacked out those 76 bids. Netflix doing a decent job staying around 435. And Twitter's still doing a good job. Still no $50 back test. Your low just recently was 50.25. Amazon trying to come off the low, back up near 75. Just kind of consolidating though. But swing trade perspective, she's at a solid support. Google with some bidders back at 76 here. Moving through. I did cover at 150 from that 228 average, so all out the Google long trade.